What happens when a kid with a big smile, quick rhymes, and unstoppable energy turns into one of the biggest stars on the planet? That's the story of Will Smith, the Fresh Prince, who became the king of Hollywood. From topping the charts as a Grammy-winning rapper, to making us laugh on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, to dominating the box office with blockbuster hits like Men in Black, Independence Day, and Bad Boys, and even bringing us to tears in powerful dramas like The Pursuit of Happiness, and his Oscar-winning role in King Richard. Will Smith has done it all. But behind the fame, fortune, and red carpet smiles lies a story of risk, resilience, and reinvention. In this video, we'll uncover Will's journey, his lifestyle, family, children, net worth, career highs, and unforgettable controversies. Willard Carroll Smith Jr. was born on September 25, 1968, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He grew up in a solid middle-class family. His father, Willard Sr., was a refrigeration engineer, while his mother, Caroline, worked for the local school board. From a young age, Will stood out. He wasn't just another kid on the block, he had a spark. Teachers and friends often described him as smart, funny, and endlessly charming. He could make anyone laugh, and he knew how to talk his way out of trouble. In fact, that's where his famous nickname came from. People started calling him the Prince because of his smooth talk and confident personality. But beyond the charm, Will also carried a deep curiosity for music, rhythm, and storytelling. Even as a boy, he was already laying the foundation for the entertainer. He would one day become the Fresh Prince, who would soon take the world by storm. By his teenage years, Will's charm had turned into full-blown talent. He teamed up with his friend DJ Jazzy Jeff, and together they created the duo DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Unlike the hardcore rap of the late 80s, their music was fun, playful, and family-friendly. Songs like Parents Just Don't Understand and the summer anthem Summertime became instant hits, blasting from radios across America. In 1989, Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff made history when they won the first ever Grammy Award for rap music. The Fresh Prince was no longer just a nickname, it was a brand, and Will was on his way to superstardom. But success came with a price. Will spent money as fast as he made it buying cars, jewelry, and living the high life. By the early 90s, the IRS came knocking, and Smith found himself in serious debt. His rap career was nearly over before it truly began. What looked like the end would instead become a turning point, pushing Will into the world of television, where he would make history all over again. Just when it seemed like Will's career might collapse under financial trouble, fate stepped in. In 1990, he landed the role that would change his life forever, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The show wasn't just a sitcom, it was a cultural phenomenon. Each week, audiences tuned in to watch the smooth-talking Philly kid move in with his wealthy relatives in Bel-Air. The mix of comedy, music, and heartfelt family lessons struck a chord worldwide. Will's natural charisma lit up the screen. He wasn't just acting, he was being himself. And that authenticity made him relatable to millions of fans, from kids in America to families around the globe. More than just laughs, the show tackled real issues: racism, identity, family struggles, and growing up. It proved Will Smith could deliver more than punchlines, he had depth. By the time the series ended in 1996, Will was no longer just the Fresh Prince. He was ready to take the leap from TV screens to the biggest stage of all Hollywood blockbusters. Behind the fame and success, Will Smith's personal life has always drawn public attention. In 1992, he married actress Sherry Zampino, and the two had a son, Trey Smith. But the marriage was short-lived, ending in 1995. Despite the split, Will remained a devoted father, staying close with Trey as he grew up. Just a couple of years later, in 1997, Will married actress Jada Pinkett Smith. Together, they became one of Hollywood's most high-profile couples. They had two children, Jaden Smith, who followed in his father's footsteps as an actor and musician, and Willow Smith, who carved out her own path in music and fashion. The Smith family often found themselves in the spotlight, admired for their closeness, but also questioned for their unconventional parenting style. They encouraged independence, self-expression, and freedom at a young age, which sparked debates in the media. In recent years, their family discussions became even more public with Jada's Red Table Talk series. There, the couple spoke openly about their struggles, marriage, and even the idea of an open relationship. These raw, unfiltered moments made headlines around the world, proving that even Hollywood's most glamorous families face challenges behind closed doors. By the mid-1990s, Will Smith was ready for his next big move, and Hollywood welcomed him with open arms. In 1995, he made his explosive film debut in the action comedy Bad Boys, alongside Martin Lawrence. The movie was a hit, proving that Will's energy and charisma could light up the big screen just as much as television. But it was the very next year, in 1996, that his career skyrocketed. Will starred in the science fiction blockbuster Independence Day, one of the highest-grossing films of the decade. Overnight, he went from sitcom star to global action hero. And then came 1997 with Men in Black. Paired with Tommy Lee Jones, Will delivered comedy, action, and a hit theme song, a triple threat that cemented him as Hollywood's new king of blockbusters. From there, Will Smith reinvented himself as the ultimate movie star, balancing explosive action films, lighthearted comedies, and powerful dramas. His ability to shift between laughter, thrills, and deep emotion made him stand out in a way few actors could. By the end of the 90s, Will Smith wasn't just famous, he was unstoppable. The kid once known as the Fresh Prince had officially become Hollywood royalty. Beyond the cameras, Will Smith is just as dynamic in real life as he is on screen. He's known worldwide for his charisma, positivity, and motivational outlook, often inspiring fans with his words about chasing dreams and overcoming fear. He's also passionate about fitness and adventure. Whether it's intense workouts, daring bungee jumps, or even vlogging his life on YouTube and Instagram, Will loves pushing his limits and sharing it with the world. But he's not only an entertainer. Will is also a businessman with smart investments in film production, music, technology, and real estate. His ability to balance creativity with entrepreneurship has kept him relevant across generations. Will Smith doesn't just live life, he makes life an event. As the 2000s began, Will Smith proved he wasn't just a blockbuster star, he was also a serious actor. In 2001, he stunned audiences with his portrayal of boxing legend Muhammad Ali in the film Ali, earning his first Academy Award nomination. A few years later, in 2006, he delivered one of the most moving performances of his career in The Pursuit of Happiness, acting alongside his son Jaden. The role earned him another Oscar nomination and showed the world the depth of his talent. Fast forward to 2021, Will's portrayal of Richard Williams, the determined father of Venus and Serena in King Richard, won him the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2022, the crowning moment of his acting career. But his journey wasn't without setbacks. Movies like After Earth were critical flops, and in 2022, his Oscars night was overshadowed by the infamous onstage slap, which sparked global controversy and damaged his reputation. Still, Will is a master of reinvention. In recent years, he's rebuilt his image through documentaries, YouTube vlogs, and raw self-reflection. By opening up about his struggles, he reminded fans that even global icons are human and that resilience is part of his legacy. Over a career spanning more than 3 decades, Will Smith has become not only a household name, but also a financial powerhouse. His estimated net worth is around $350 million US, making him one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood history. Beyond the money, Will Smith is recognized globally as a cultural icon, a performer whose influence reaches music, television, film, and even social media. From his Grammy-winning rap career to blockbuster films and Academy Awards, his name has become synonymous with talent, charisma, and perseverance. Will Smith's journey proves that hard work, versatility, and reinvention can turn a young kid from Philadelphia into one of the most celebrated entertainers in the world. Will Smith's life is a story of transformation and versatility. From rapper to sitcom star, from blockbuster king to Oscar-winning actor, he has continuously reinvented himself while leaving an indelible mark on entertainment worldwide. Even amid controversies and setbacks, Will's journey demonstrates resilience, determination, and influence, inspiring millions of fans and future artists to follow their dreams. From the Fresh Prince to a global icon, Will Smith's story is proof that reinvention is the key to greatness. Thank you for watching our channel. Please subscribe our channel. Don't forget like this video and share for other.